Vocational training gives you the opportunity to study in Germany while gaining practical experiences from a company simultaneously, and in return you get paid to do so. In this video today, I'm going to talk to you about vocational trainings or Ausbildung in Germany, who is eligible for this program, what exactly they need to get into this program, how much they earn, and a little bit more. If you're clicking in for the first time, hi, I'm Meveline, and I am an international student living in Germany. If you're hearing the word Ausbildung for your first time, don't worry, today I'm breaking it down to bits and pieces. So Ausbildung translates to vocational training in English, and I'm sure you all know what vocational training is. This is simply the opportunity to be able to study while gaining practical experience in a company here in Germany, and in return you get paid, plus you study for free. I know this sounds a little bit like the dual studium we have talked about like a year ago, but this is a little bit different because instead of being in a university gaining like the theory part, here you're rather going to a vocational training school. So that is like the main difference. And mostly this program gives you like 2 days to study in a vocational school or a training school and 3 days to work in a practice or in a firm. So this program gives you 2 days to study in a vocational training school here in Germany and 3 days of the week to go to the company where you decide to work. Again, I need you to understand that there are about 300 plus vocational training programs in Germany. I know we've talked a lot about nursing here on the channel, but I also need you to understand that there are several other programs that you can enroll in, and I'm gonna put clips here to show you a couple. The rest you can Google them to find out. First of all, let's talk about the duration of this program. I need you to keep in mind that this program can last between 1 to 3.5 years depending on the program that you're choosing, okay? For things like nursing assistant, it lasts you 1 year and you can start working already. If you want to get into the nursing school, that will last you like 3 years. So that's the range on average of these programs. Now let's go ahead and talk about the structure of this program. Vocational trainings are structured into 2, as I earlier mentioned. The first part is the part where you get like the theoretical education in a vocational training institution, and this lasts about 1 to 2 days a week. And on the other hand, you have the practical training aspect of this program where you are working in the company or in the hospital, depending on what program you're doing. But then you're doing the practical phase of this course that you're studying. So this will last on average between about 3 to 4 days. It depends on where you find yourself. Let's talk about the mentorship. Each Atubi is more like an apprentice. It's usually assigned a mentor or a supervisor during the course of their program. And equally, you need to take a final exam at the end of this program, which combines your theoretical and practical aspects together. And then you get a certificate at the end, which is called an Ausbildung Abschluss. That should translate to English as a diploma because it's not the same as the certificate which you obtain from the university. Now let's talk about key German cities where Azubis or apprentices should be looking to apply here in Germany. You should look into applying to cities like Berlin, Frankfurt, Cologne, Hamburg. And if you are not very much into big cities, then I urge you to look at small cities like Nuremberg and the rest. But these are like predominant cities where there are so many positions always open and they are always hiring for Azubis, right? So these are big cities where you should be looking to apply for your Ausbildung in Germany. Let's talk about how much you earn as an apprentice in Germany. Depending on the program that you study in Germany, the amount of money you might earn as an Azubi or an apprentice in Germany ranges from 800 euros to 1,200 euros, depending on 2 factors. First of all, the program that you're studying, and secondly, the city where you live in. If you live in big cities like Munich and Berlin, definitely you're going to earn a little more than those who live in small cities like Nuremberg, Bochum, and the rest. On average, you're earning somewhere around 800 to 1,200 per month, and that depends on the program you've picked firstly, and secondly, the city where you find yourself. So bear in mind that this is how much you might be earning as an Azubi here in Germany. Let's look at some companies where you can be looking to do your Ausbildung in here in Germany, right? These companies ranges from Deutsche Bahn, Sparkasse, hospitals, schools, and a lot more. So just depending on what your interest is, you can try to search on Google what you're really interested in and go ahead and apply for. But if you're looking to do an Ausbildung zum Bankkaufmann, working in a bank for instance, I recommend Sparkasse. These are like one of the banks which are mostly open to receiving Azubis. And if you're looking to work in logistics and all that, I recommend you apply to Deutsche Bahn. Deutsche Bahn is like the train company in Germany, right? With that being said, let's look at the benefits of Ausbildung in Germany. First and foremost, I'm going to start with the practical experience. That's the first benefit. Unlike those who study in the university who are just on the theoretical aspect and no practical, Ausbildung gives you that flexibility or the opportunity to be able to gain practical knowledge or practical experience while gaining like your theoretical experience at the same time, which makes you more eligible to get a job post-graduation as opposed to a student who is in the university and graduates with little or no experience. Secondly, let's talk about the financial independence. As an Azubi or an apprentice, you have financial independence because you're studying first of all for free, and secondly you get a monthly salary which is able to cover your expenses like your housing, your feeding, your insurance, and all those other important things. Unlike us in the university, we do not really have that financial independence or flexibility because we do not earn anything, but we are required to pay our tuition fees and we are required to do a lot more. Let's talk about the career opportunities. There are several career opportunities with the Ausbildung or the apprenticeship programs in Germany. As you're training to become an apprentice, you get all the knowledge that is required for you to be able to gain employment directly post-graduation in any field of study where you find yourself. So more career prospects with an Ausbildung than studying in the university or doing something else. Let's talk about skill development. The skill development is massive because you get both technical and theoretical skills during the course of your vocational training program. So that's more like an advantage to you. So overall, these are a few benefits of doing an apprenticeship program in Germany. Now let's go to the part where we talk about like the requirements for enrolling into any apprenticeship program in Germany. I'm going to be stating just the general requirements here, right? Because sometimes the requirements are specific to a given job or a given field, while they are a little bit different from other jobs. I'm just going to give you like a general recommendation or a general requirement for Ausbildung programs. First of all, we're going to start by the language qualification. You need at least a B2 level of language to be able to enroll into any apprenticeship programs here in Germany. I say B2 to stay on the safe side because of the competition and everything. Go for B2 and then you do not have so much trouble getting into an Ausbildung as opposed to someone who has just a B1. B1 still works, but you're a little bit limited with your B1. That's like the first language requirement here in Germany. Again, you need to have completed at least 12 years of education prior to doing an Ausbildung. That's to say, you need like an advanced level to be able to start an Ausbildung program here in Germany. Also, you need to be at least 18 years of age. There is no age limit, but you need to be at least 18 years of age prior to enrolling for an Ausbildung. Or if you are a minor, you need your parents to sign a couple of documents for you. But at least you should be 18 if you have to sign every document by yourself. And for technical professions, good mathematics grades and computer grades are required to get into such programs. So overall, I would say these are like the general requirements for starting an Ausbildung here in Germany. And the rest will be specific to each and every job you're applying for. But in general, these are the things you would need. If you have any questions with regards to starting an Ausbildung here in Germany, do leave them in the comment section or book a one-on-one session with me where we like talk through all of these things and I orientate you on what is necessary for you to do out here. So this is it for this video, guys. I tried to squeeze everything in to give you like a general aspect of Ausbildungs here in Germany. I'm going to add links of videos here above. You can find videos on Ausbildung or nursing Ausbildung in Germany. I've talked about Dual Studium. I'm going to also put it somewhere up. You can go ahead and check out those videos. And guys, if you enjoyed watching this video or if you found it helpful and informative, please do give me thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe to become a part of our community, guys. If you watch up to the end, thank you so much. I do appreciate you. And I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Until then, guys, you stay focused and stay blessed. Mwah.